Carlos is the director of the boutique CEC company Victor, which designs courses to build athletes and lead coaches at the Australian Institute of Fitness. Matthew will run through the concept of playing it forward, elevating people and inspiring others from behind the scenes, regardless of your role or position. Welcome to the stage, Matthew Gould.
Thank you very much for that. Good afternoon, everyone. So my concept that I'm speaking today about, my idea, is playing it forward. Based on sort of the concept of paying it forward, if you've seen the movie up there, where you do a good deed for someone, and instead of paying them back, you play a good deed for someone else. And hope that person plays forward and does a good deed for someone else, and you can affect a lot of people from just one person. My concept is playing it forward. And this is through personal training, through my time as a lecturer, lecturing upcoming PTs and then existing PTs with new skills. My sort of idea or concept is, if you can inspire someone to learn a new skill or to change their life, they can play it forward by personal training, because playing is a lot of fun, and they can change someone else's life. If they can affect many people, then one person can affect many. I'm going to show you today from this guy from Western Sydney how I have affected 150,000 people. I'll show you the math towards the end, and it'll be interesting to see yours too. So 2007 for me was a really big year. It was a fork in the road. The iPhone was invented, my favourite cartoon became a movie, and I then attended my first ever FILEX as a delegate. I went to that thinking, well, I think I know everything already, I've got a degree, I know everything. I walked out of that conference thinking, wow, there is so much more to learn in this industry. That prompted me to do more study, more research, more courses, and I walked away from that weekend thinking, if the effect that that had on me, if I can make someone else feel like that, that's awesome. There's skills that I learned at that particular conference that I still use today in my lecturing and with my clients and with my athletes. And I said, if I was ever back on stage or lecturing in some sort of shape or form, that I could play it forward to others, and if they could feel the way I felt, that'd be really, really cool. Talking about inspiration, I have a favourite sporting movie series, and it's the Rocky series, for those who know me. Does anyone know who the guy on the left is? That is the first person ever. Where did that come from? There he is, the big fan. Duke is the strength and conditioning coach for not only Rocky Balboa, but also Apollo Creed. For most people in this room, he's actually in 6 of the movies, but no one actually ever knows he's there. He inspires others from the background. He doesn't want the spotlight. His goal is to be the catalyst of lifting other people up. This guy trained 2 heavyweight champions of the world, and not too many people know who he is. The role that I have as a coach and lecturer is I try to be the catalyst for upcoming students and PTs to hopefully learn a skill where they can play it forward to someone else. I was lucky enough in 2016, almost 10 years later, to be accepted to present at this awesome conference. And that was a blessing that was awesome to me, and I hope that I could play it forward to someone else. But as the Rocky series will roll, in playing it forward, Duke, if you follow the series, trained Apollo Creed. Apollo Creed then trained Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa then trained Apollo Creed's son Adonis. And the funny thing in that whole series is that they trained out of Duke's gym all those years later. He was playing it forward. Duke was never in the spotlight, but just his simple catalyst or the things that he did to get the most out of his athletes was enough to play it forward to someone else, to inspire a lot of others. Okay, he didn't seek the fame and glory, but he was just happy to play it forward to other people. I've had the awesome experience now of training PTs, that have successful businesses, I've had athletes and social influencers, and to be a small part of what they've done has been incredible. I'm so proud of what they've done. Even at the expo, there's 2 students I've had most recently, and they've got their own stand. That makes me really proud. For me, it doesn't matter how many titles or credentials or things that you have. It doesn't matter what role you have in the industry. You can be king of the north, and you can play it forward to others. So I just want to show you a bit of the quick math, and you can do this a bit later in one of the breaks. I'm going to go. Okay, so I've been told in my time as a lecturer and presenter, I've trained 3,344 students and personal trainers. If each of those people on average, train 10 people, that I've had a reach of 33,440. If I take the original number out, then I'm left with 30,096. If those people can just play a little bit forward and change someone's life to 5 others, then I've had a reach of 150,480. My main idea today and my main concept is, it doesn't matter what you do in this industry, if you're a PT, if you're a manager, then you can make a significant difference. That's everything for this afternoon, guys. Thank you very much for having me. Cheers.